Have you ever pondered the potential devastation of anti-satellite nuclear weapons? These weapons, designed to incapacitate or destroy satellites for strategic military purposes, harbor a threatening potential far beyond their initial objective. Imagine, if you will, a world where our global communication systems, relied upon by billions, are suddenly crippled. Our dependency on satellites for telecommunications, weather forecasting, and navigation could become our Achilles heel. But the devastation doesn't stop there. The International Space Station, a beacon of international cooperation and scientific advancement, is also at risk. A single anti-satellite missile could create a cloud of debris, turning the space around our planet into a deadly minefield for astronauts and satellites alike. This scenario might sound like a science fiction movie, but the reality is, the technology and the intent exist. The aftermath of such an event would be akin to the ocean's plastic buildup, but in space, a silent, invisible threat, yet with potentially catastrophic consequences. So where does Russia fit into this dire picture? Russia's journey with anti-satellite nuclear weapons has been a long and alarming one. It all began with the country's ventures into space exploration, which quickly took on a military angle. As the space race heated up, Russia saw an opportunity to leverage its space technology for strategic advantage, thus marking the beginning of anti-satellite weaponry. Fast forward to the 21st century, the world watched with bated breath as Russia conducted a controversial anti-satellite missile test. This test was far from harmless, creating over 1,500 pieces of debris. Not only did this exacerbate the problem of space junk, but it also posed a significant threat to satellites and the International Space Station. The debris from the test brought about an increased need for collision avoidance measures, potentially impacting crucial services like telecommunications and weather forecasting. This incident was met with global condemnation, with experts drawing parallels between the buildup of space debris and the accumulation of plastic in Earth's oceans. These actions by Russia, along with similar tests carried out by other countries, including the United States, India, and China, have heightened tensions and sparked concerns about the safety and sustainability of space activities. Apart from the immediate consequences, Russia's actions also raised legal and ethical issues. The testing violated the Outer Space Treaty of 1967, an agreement designed to prevent the militarization of outer space. This treaty, which Russia is a signatory to, prohibits the placement of nuclear weapons in space, among other things. Russia's breach of this treaty is a worrying development, indicating a potential return to the Cold War era's arms race. The potential impact of such weapons is far-reaching and highly destructive. The threat isn't just to space infrastructure, but it extends to our everyday lives, from the way we communicate to how we forecast the weather. The journey of Russia's anti-satellite nuclear weapons is a reminder of the delicate balance that exists in space, a balance that must be maintained for the sake of global security and the future of space exploration. So what are the key takeaways from this discussion? We've delved into the potential devastation of anti-satellite nuclear weapons, a threat that is no longer just theoretical. We've tracked Russia's aggressive development and testing in this arena, a move that has far-reaching implications. The grave reality is that these weapons can create debris, endangering satellites and the International Space Station, disrupting crucial services like telecommunications and weather forecasting. In a world increasingly dependent on satellites, the specter of anti-satellite nuclear weapons looms large, posing a threat that we cannot afford to ignore.